Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Benetti.
And I'm Vanessa Gallupo.
And you are watching News at 7. In world news today, we'll be looking at how students have struggled to pass the hard AP capstone seminar exam.
Specifically, we'll be reviewing the process of the WTR and the TMP.
Upon starting the WTR, you're going to be grouped in partners of 3 or 4, and you're going to freaking like it no matter who they are.
That being said, it's important to cooperate with your partners in order to ensure that your project can be completed.
That means that you must make sure you have a proper way to contact your partners, whether it be via email or text message.
It's also a good thing to establish your strengths and weaknesses in order to make sure that your project is able to reach its full potential.
Strengths. Weaknesses. The location of where you and your teammates work is also very important to your project. It's important to realize that you may or may not goof around a lot depending on who you're working with. So it's crucial that you find a good working environment.
Now let's take it over to AP Seminar's first ever Dream Team to get their perspective on how their project is going so far.
I really contribute equally. It's more of a 50-50. Most of the time Michael doesn't show up. He's off having stomach problems at Panera, so he doesn't really do crap for us.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like we're a company and he's like the editor of the company. I mean, you don't have to edit everything we do. And why are you always on time to our meetings? Like, show up late every once in a while, man. God!
See how awesome we get along.
The WTR should be comprised of each partner's IRRs and should flow fluently.
This means that your WTR should have an explicitly clear line of reasoning, which states your claim, followed by several reasons, which are supported by various forms of evidence, which are relevant to your claim. Once your WTR is completely finished, it's important to have someone check for the fluency and the grammar of the essay.
And then it's time to put it into a slideshow.
A good presentation is visually appealing and is comprised of minimum bullet points which clearly and concisely transfer the information from your WTR onto the presentation.
Now let's go take a look at 2 separate TMPs.
See if you can spot the good, the bad, and the ugly from both presentations. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Regina.
And I'm Mary.
And this is our presentation. Death is really bad and a lot of people have been executed, and that should not happen because no one should die ever.
No one likes the death penalty, as all these pictures show. Look, we don't want to be killers.
We don't. It's wrong, and the one science guy said so, and that's why it's true, because
he said so.
The death penalty has been consistently proven to be inaccurate. For example, Samuel Gross, a law professor at the University of Michigan, found that 4.1% of the people who have been executed through capital punishment since 1976 have actually been proven innocent.
In summation, despite serving an eye for an eye style of justice, the death penalty must be eliminated because of its inaccuracy, ineffectiveness at preventing crime, and unconstitutionality. Notice how the first group was dressed far too casually, whereas the second group was dressed for success.
It was also really clear that one group was way more prepared than the other and was able to effectively argue against the death penalty, while the other group couldn't even manage to remember any facts or statistics without having to rely on the screen every 2 seconds. It is also quite ironic how Regina from the first group was wearing a Princeton University t-shirt while somehow managing to give the worst presentation possible for an AP student.
In summation, proper dress wear, eye contact, and organization all contribute to an effective TMP.
I hope you picked up a few tips about what constitutes a good WTR and a solid TMP, bruh.
That concludes tonight's AP Seminar segment. Thank you for tuning in to News at 7. I'm Vanessa Gallupo.
And I'm Jet You Betcha. And I'm Mario Benetti. We'll see you next time.